When a film opens with the claim that it's based on a true story, it's usually because it's not. It's a case of thou doth protest too much. And like avoiding restaurants which print pictures of the food on their menus, it's worth taking everything those films contain with a pinch of salt. In the case of War Dogs, it's not so much an overblown claim of accuracy as it is an admission of humility from the filmmakers, an invitation to suspend disbelief that this could possibly have happened. Because, as outrageous as the story may seem, even a Hollywood screenwriter would balk at selling a film about 22-year-olds running guns into Iraq at the height of the war. Miles Teller plays David Packouts, an aimless 20-something who reconnects with an old school friend, Ephraim, Jonah Hill. He's just started a new business venture exploiting the court-mandated transparency of arms contracts for the Iraq War to make big money with a small operation. As David gets more involved, he begins to live a sort of double life, spending days with his liberal, anti-war girlfriend and nights talking to commanders in Baghdad or drinking in Miami's best nightclubs. If that sounds a bit precarious to you, it's because it is. You have better instincts than the film's protagonists, who soon find themselves out of their depths. As the film zips from Miami to Jordan to Baghdad to Albania to Las Vegas, alternating rapidly between different time zones while explaining fine procedural points about how arms dealing worked during the Iraq War, it runs the risk of becoming difficult to follow. The developing strain on the relationship between Ephraim and David, and the corresponding chemistry between Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, keeps the film afloat at these times. Teller and Hill, despite being relatively young actors, are good enough to elevate even bad scripts. I mean, just look at Fantastic Four. And with material as good as this, they absolutely shine. In particular, Hill's performance is a tour de force. He's excellent as the smarmy, charming, manipulative Ephraim, the kid everybody's mum tells them to stay away from. As you look at the film on paper, and definitely from the tone of some of the trailers, it's clear that someone somewhere wants to market this as being a comedy. And actually, they're not entirely wrong. It's laugh out loud funny at certain points, and if you can get a press screening laughing, then chances are you'll do very well with a mainstream audience. But War Dogs is much more than a laddie romp around the desert with some grey market guns, and certainly not the 21 Jump Street meets Scarface that it's been advertised as. Director Todd Phillips balances the tone effortlessly, delivering comedy from all sorts of sources, but able at the drop of a hat to switch into tragedy or pulse-pounding dread. It's that unpredictability that makes War Dogs an engrossing experience, where Phillips keeps the audience on edge while delivering laughs and shocks in equal measures. It's no mean feat for a director whose biggest achievement to date is The Hangover. Not a bad film by any means, but just not in the same league as War Dogs. War Dogs can be a bit of a strange beast. It's got the setting of a summer blockbuster, the themes and subject matter of an Oscar bait movie, and the cast of a teen-friendly comedy. But this bizarre brew delivers an intoxicating experience, marking out another hit for both of its leads, as well as setting a very high watermark for its director. Hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to click subscribe to get the next one when it comes out. Have a good one. See you later.